All right. Hello. Welcome, Sideshuffle. So,
Ew.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello!
Wee!
Hello.
before we begin, I have some questions about Luda.
Yep.
Where does she typically work at Psychonauts HQ?
I figure she's, I don't know. Cause, like, if she's not out on the field, so I don't know how often she's out on the field. She'd probably, I don't know, hang out in an office or something.
There are
Sorry,
all.
what?
Yeah, no. So, she's yeah, she's probably at one of the office areas. There's some, general paperwork office areas. She doesn't have to do any, but, it's a nice quiet place to be around. Not a whole lot of disruption there. Today, it is a lot colder than normal. Like, a lot. And funnily enough, it isn't just Luda who notices this, it's pretty much everyone in the whole building notices this. Because it's colder just about everywhere in the building. We cut to Swift and Ed. The boys are back in town, as it were.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town.
That they be. Ed is
they
currently
be.
inside Swift's trench coat, getting warm. For he is a summer
Yeah.
boy.
Aw.
Yep. You were asked by one of the higher up agents you think it might have been 9, to go to one of the office areas to find a certain agent. You've honestly forgotten, which means this is going to be harder for you. But who can blame you? It's a pretty nameless agent.
Hmm.
But you're entering that office area, and it's even colder in here than it was out in the hallway. I am sorry, it's very cold.
Fuck, dude, I hate this.
You got that right.
Ed's just sort of waddling and while Ed and Swiffer's sort of like waddling while they're trying to share a trench coat because Ed refuses to leave it.
And Luda
Can
can
we just-
see this from where she is.
Quick thing. I think we determined that Luda and Ace are partners, so
Oh yeah.
Ace might be around, unsure.
I'm gonna say that Ace, you're going to where Luda is. The reason you're not there yet is because you were getting a snack.
Fair.
There's a lot of... What kind of snack would Ace get?
I don't know, maybe like a granola bar or something.
Yeah. Ace goes up to one of the nearby vending machines and kicks it in just the right way that it drops something for free.
Hell yeah.
Takes it, and you're going back, and of course you're probably shivering as much as everyone else is because it is cold. But you enter and you see, just as Luda sees, Swift and Ed doing their little funny man act, as it were.
Ed, for the last time, get out of my coat. You
No,
are way too cold to be in here.
it could be colder though.
Luda's just like smirking as she watches.
Ace is also going to smirk at this. Do you remember that Ace is part lynx? So Ace is fluffy.
That's smug cat meme.
Yeah, but also
Very
I'm
smug
assuming
cat.
Ace has like a summer coat on or something.
Yeah, probably. But still.
Swift is probably going to look over at the two of them and be like, yeah, real funny. Luda, do you have like an extra scarf or something over there? I need to get this guy out of here.
I don't think so, but I can look.
Oh,
Please.
I love the little accent you give her.
Alas, no scarf. And well, she says so.
Alright, fine. And Swift takes off his jacket and just kind of throws it on Ed.
Aw.
Because at least then it's easier to walk around.
Bro, you don't have to. If it's cold, we could share.
I can't walk when you're in there, Ed.
Bro. And then Ed takes off Swift's trench coat and tries to put it back on him, but he's very tall.
Swift leans over and lets Ed put it back on him.
Huh?
Swift leans over and lets Ed put it back on him.
So, what brings you here?
We are looking for an agent.
Yeah, we're looking for
I can't remember what
somebody?
that agent is.
You remember the face, not a name, sadly. You can roll intelligence or finesse to see if you can spot them in the...
Alright.
Swift actually has 2 shiny new intelligence points. So, I'm going to use that.
He read a book!
He read a book!
He read one book!
One book! Was it a book that Vincent gave him?
Good question. Hey! Go on!
Some good booking.
Oh, Ed is dumb as hell.
Fuck off, Ed.
Ed is
Swift gets the brain cell today.
Hell yeah!
the himbo energies.
You're looking around for the agent and you remember, wait a second. We do know this agent. We've seen him before. That's why the face is familiar. You notice him. It's Bobbert!
Bobbert!
Oh, it's Bobbert!
Bobbert.
And Bobbert is, in fact, at one of the corner desks doing some sort of paperwork.
Oh.
Do we know why we need Bobbert?
You were going to get paperwork from him.
Alright.
Alright, so I guess we'll just waddle on over there. I'm assuming Ed immediately took his place back in the jacket.
Ed would, I feel like Ed is just sort of like shivering beside him, trying to tough it out.
Aww.
Bro doesn't let Bro get uncomfy if they don't want to share a jacket.
Yeah, but then Swift is just gonna feel bad and sweep him up in the jacket again and basically waddle over to Bobbert like an emperor penguin with its young.
I'm gonna say Ace feels bad enough for Ed just shivering there that he'll take off, because Ace tends to wear a scarf, so Ace will be just like, fine, have it.
Aww.
Oh no.
Just levitates it, just telekinesis it over.
But now Ace is naked.
So you go over to Bobbert. He looks at you too, and he's like, "Oh, hello, fellow agents. Did they send you here for the files?"
Yeah, we're over here for those files. If you wouldn't mind handing them over.
I would, but I'm having a bit of trouble. They're asking me to give them files on this case, but the case isn't closed yet.
That's odd.
I'm worried they might be trying to claim the agent on this mission isn't coming back, and well, I can't close a case early unless we haven't found the agent. So
no.
Missing in action doesn't mean a case can be closed. I don't know why they're insisting that it must be. I'm trying to look into this case to see if I can figure out anything about where she is.
That is a little fishy. Especially because Nonsense is over here for it.
Who was the person assigned to this case?
Borealis.
Shit.
Borealis? Come to think of it, Ed, we haven't seen her for some time, have we?
Yeah, I think she got some. I hate to say it, but I think she cheated on us with other agents. Send her out to do her dirty work.
Once again, that ain't how it works.
What?
Anyway.
Well,
So,
If you want, we could do a little bit of investigating ourselves if it ain't too much trouble.
yeah, if you need some field agents, we're the perfect candidates for the job.
I don't want to send you into the field, but I can give you... No, I can't, but I can send you to someone who can give you clearance to go into one of the main file rooms. If you guys could go there and do some research on further details of this case, maybe, I don't know. I feel like this is related to what's been going on with the temperature.
Oh?
You do know that it's been getting colder and colder daily. People have been asking, hey, something wrong with the thermostat? Is something wrong with, like, the air conditioning? No. Nothing's
Now,
wrong
Barbara
with it.
is like saying this while looking at Ed and Sideswift's jacket, mildly shivering.
And Ed also has Ace's scarf on now.
Yeah.
You seem like you would want the temperature problem to be fixed.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
beach boy right here.
I am suffering.
I need you, and I guess whatever other agents you'd want to bring with you for figuring this out. More heads are better than one.
Oh no!
Bless you!
Sorry.
Oh no, someone's getting a cold already.
Sorry, it's not me, it's my mom.
Oh no!
Oh.
As soon as Ed
Robert
hears
says
other
bless you.
agents, he just sort of like he jumps out of Riz's the fuck out of Swift. Shut up.
He jumps out of Grizz like an alien chest burster.
He jumps out of Swift's coat and like turns his head to Luda. It's like, Luda, wanna go on a trip? Or like, wanna go on a mission?
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Ace, you too?
I don't have anything better to do.
Good answer.
Excellent.
Hell yeah. And like, Ed is like doing this excited little dance until it suddenly gets too cold and then the slur like slowly goes back into Swift's coat.
I'm just imagining that gif of Homer Simpson disappearing back into the bush.
So, Bobbert is like, well, there's the team, I guess. If you go up to, I think, office room 3B, I'm pretty sure that's where Miss Vidello is. She can get you into the file room.
Ooh.
Alright.
Alright. We'll report back here as soon as we have more info for you, Bobbert.
Thank you. I'm going to hold this case open as long as I can.
Alright.
With that, you
Alright.
guys are free to go. You have a mission. Find Agent Vidello and get into the file room.
Vidello
Yeehaw.
is the one with the really long sleeves, right?
Really long sleeves, long hair, disco aesthetic.
Yeah. Floats off the ground for some reason.
She's the Mento Minx. She's good at levitating. Let her live.
Levitate.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bobbert.
Oh wait, shit. No, I am very bad at names.
That's okay, it happens.
Alright.
Yeah.
I am. We should probably definitely have names on the NPC archive.
I
There are
put
names.
names on them.
There are names.
Alright, I did not check up
Yeah.
until recently.
There are
Alright,
names.
cool.
Vidello
now.
would not. Vidello would not be in there because Vidello is Mia from the actual
Yeah.
Psychonauts game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys are free to go. However, as you pass by the door to the labs.
Hey.
Oh.
And from inside the labs, as you're passing by, you hear, "Ah, shit!"
Oh fuck, oh god.
And it is your... We get to the inside of that room. Gruff has tripped while coming in to give something to Dread. And
Oh
just
no!
yelled, "Ah!"
And what?
Just yelled, "Ah, shit!"
You okay,
And Swift
buddy?
jumps a foot in the air.
Are you alright? What happened?
Dread runs over to see what Gruff tripped on.
I think it's a test tube. And it's been thoroughly smashed under Gruff's.
Did I drop one earlier when I was having a snack? Oh, sorry! Are you okay?
I'm made of thick skin. I'm fine. And
Do you
they start getting
glass stuck in that skin?
No, my boots is thick. Look. Nothing's gonna cut through here. I'm fine. I just took a little tumble, but that's okay. I'm round.
Gruff, you're a delight, and I'm gonna pick up this broken glass.
You should do that. This is a lab. It needs to be safe.
Yeah, about that.
Well, oh, yeah, Dread. Okay. So. He pulls out, for you, a piece of paper and hands it over.
Okay.
I thought Noah was gonna drop down and Swiffer it up like a Roomba.
More dignified than that.
5-second rule.
Yeah, 5-second rule.
What do you... I'm not that gauche.
Are you sure?
The piece of paper
That is
says...
an insult.
I'm so sorry.
It was... On one side of the paper, there is a note written in rough handwriting that is essentially, you can tell, it's Gruff's handwriting, asking Mia for permission for a couple of lab boys to go into the file room. The other side says, in very wonderful, cute, loopy handwriting, have them come to me, darling, and I will let them go in for whatever it is you need. I trust you, Gruff.
All right, permission slip.
Hey!
What's going on?
We've got not really a mission. This sounds more like an errand.
Oh.
No, not an errand. You were trying to look into that thing.
Oh.
Dread slaps his hand on Gruff's mouth.
You were trying to look for that thing.
Thank you, I know. Don't
Bite
talk
his
about
hand.
it.
Bite his hand.
No.
No.
I'm not rude. I don't want to break his little hand. It's baby size.
No, it's fine.
I don't like this antagonism coming from you, Noah.
It's not antagonism. You're the one who tried to feed me a baking soda volcano.
That was for scientific. All right, listen. We're getting off topic. We should...
Okay, well, I guess we're going to the record room? Something?
Yeah, I think Miss Videla should be right there already, waiting for yous, because she said that she was going to be waiting for yous since I got you the permission. They give a thumbs up.
Aw.
Hey.
No, gives him a hug.
Now, y'all outside had heard the oh shit. Did you investigate or did you keep going to find Agent Videla?
It sounds pretty normal for the labs, so...
I do wonder, though, because Swift and Ed have been on a couple missions with Dreadful now, if they would have heard him and thought back to what Bobbert said about, like, needing more heads better than one, and just Swift opens up the door and it's like, hey, Lino, you want to come on a mission?
Too late, boys! I've already got a mission! And he waves the permission slip.
Oh, that's the same mission we're going on.
I'm sorry, my must have been so loud.
Oh, wait, you've
Noah drops another test tube.
We're not made of test tubes in here!
Now does Dread see Luda is with the boys?
He does!
Oh, what?
Oh!
that the agent you're afraid of, Lena?
He slaps his hand on Noah's mouth.
What, you say something there, Dordo?
No, I didn't say anything.
It was more like a really worried whimper.
Oh, quick question. Is she coming on the mission?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We always bring our best friends on missions. At least one of them.
She's one of the smartest folks we know when it comes to all the file organizing, so she'd be a pretty good fit.
Yeah. Not to mention, keep an eye out.
Oh, good.
So, now, okay, hold on. You could throw it off as a free action, but if you wanted to, like, make it forceful, you could add some oomph to it with a roll.
Oh, let's get into a double bargain right away. Let's go.
Contested roll between Lena and Noah.
Are you really gonna
No.
hurt Dread for this?
No. No, but Noah is gonna lick his glove. And it's gonna eat through the glove a little bit, so it has some.
Oh
Noah's like spit like acidic.
I figured since it'd be a flavor thing, since his insides are basically acid jello.
no! I really don't want him to ever eat Pop Rocks.
Oh no.
It just leaves a little scuff mark. How about that?
Yeah, he's not happy about it, and he kind of gives Noah a look like, I'll talk to you about this later.
Ruff is looking between the two parties, and it's just like, oh, it looks like y'all are going to the same place. You guys should just partner up, because they gotta go. Because I did a good job. I got permission from Miss Bordeaux for them to go into the file room.
Hell yeah.
Used some of that charm, did you, Gruff?
Oh yeah, I'm very charming. I'm a little bit of a Casanova, you know.
It's true.
Yeah, you are a little dude.
But you're very nice.
They look at the three lab boys, basically. And they're just like, well, I guess you big nerds ought to get going.
Oh,
All right.
Arthur, are you coming along too? Or is it...
It's Vincent.
Oh,
Vincent doesn't live here!
Sorry.
Vincent isn't a lab member.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guys!
Wait.
Vincent is an agent.
Why did I think Vincent
Vincent
was
is
a
an
lab
agent.
member?
Because there's Victor in the lab,
Listen,
probably.
You know what?
Yeah.
He's just chilling in the lab today.
There. I thought Vincent was there because I'm an idiot and I've got them mixed up because they're both the V name.
Vincent!
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He just like went in there for testing or something.
Yeah.
Or Vincent could have been hanging out back in the office and just trailed after.
Vincent and Victor did a bet to see who could do their job better. So Vincent is trying to do mutation stuff. Victor's in the library just trying to read and trying to keep his attention.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Vincent is just here because reasons.
Vincent was coming by to probably talk more about like what happened at the goddamn
That last session. Everything.
the last session with
it's
the
extremely
prototype and all that,
concerning.
the dream.
Yeah, it's extremely concerning. We gotta figure this out, guys.
And then Gruff came in with the news about, hey, you guys go to the file room, so ye.
And then Swift kicked in the door and scared the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ed wouldn't know this, but I am legitimately curious about the little scream that happened before. Or was that just Gruff?
That was
just Gruff.
I tripped.
Alright.
I tripped. There was a test tube. I crushed it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. I'll admit this mission is gonna actually be like a little anticlimactic because you're not gonna be flying us anywhere. It might be a little bit of a bummer even.
Oh, y'all can handle this part on your own. I've got some custodial workings to do. Also, I'm on a secret mission where I want to figure out what the hell is going on with this air conditioning. I am so chilly.
Oh, that's right.
It is colder. Excuse my language. It is colder than a witch's tit. I am in agony.
Ace is hanging back around Luda because ew, labs don't like. But like they literally look like very confused at that turn of phrase. It's like what the fuck.
Ed, meanwhile, sort of like within. I'm sorry, Ollie, but Ed within like upon being reminded that it is in fact cold, goes right back into Swift's coat.
Up there we go. Well, if it's too cold for you, Gruff, then that's pretty serious, because you got a thicker coat than I do.
I do have a pretty big coat. It is fuzzy, and I like it. It's nice and lined. And I'm still cold. I don't like this.
Oh yeah, Ollie, you're gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say Noah would just kind of like mosey on over and greet Ace and introduce himself to Luda, I think.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Noah. I lab words. It's cold.
Luda. Call me Luda.
Luda?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you partners with Ace? Because they're pretty neat.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
She's also pretty good friends with me and Ed, not to brag or anything, but...
I mean, I think you were bragging, but that's okay. I brag a lot too.
At the mention of like it's cold, Ace is just gonna like shiver a little and is like, I wish I had my winter coat.
Aww.
Noah's wearing a sweater, so he just kind of like drapes his lab coat over Ace.
Yeah, if it's really so chilly, I think this is one of those rare times where you see Vince in what isn't a waistcoat and he's wearing a nice sweater or something.
Oh.
Maybe with a scarf too.
Vest.
Sweater and scarf.
Does Dredd have any cute winter clothes, or is he just dying?
Unfortunately, no. But he's not dying completely. This lab coat is made of some tough stuff.
Aye.
Oh.
Dredd's lab coat is made out of a weighted blanket. Oh, so good.
Should we get going to the record room then?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's get on that.
Notably, Dredd has not introduced himself to Luda and is trailing behind the group. Like, pointedly so, and is trying to catch Noah's attention that he wants to walk with him but doesn't want to go up there.
Hey, don't worry, you're back here with Swift and Ed, who are currently waddling all the way there.
Good, he's hiding.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Leno's lonely and scared of you, Luda, so I'm gonna go back there and talk with him.
Oh, and Vincent probably said hi to Luda and Swift and Ed.
Oh, hey.
And Lena too.
Lena.
Hi.
Lena, it's okay.
He's gonna like call over their shoulder like, you got a problem with my partner, Lena?
No. I'm fine. It's just cold back here. I needed to whisper something at Noah. Noah.
Yeah. Yeah?
Sweetheart.
Yeah?
You need to be a touch more discreet, please.
But if you don't talk to her about it, like, you won't be friends, and that would suck.
Oh, yes, it's a big tragedy.
Just a thing at Dredd going like, yeah, no, I don't have a problem with Luda. Ace goes, you know, you're a terrible liar.
I mean,
Ace is right.
they're right. You are, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm glad you think so.
But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Listen, Leno, you know, if you want to hide out from Luda, I mean, Ed's already in here, but I'm sure he could probably squeeze some room.
I'm fine. I don't need in on this hug session. We're
just a beautiful Matryoshka doll of boys.
No, you're not in here?
This is a pretty baggy sweater. I can hide you in here, Leo.
Like a mother kangaroo carrying its cub.
I mean, if you're scared, you can hide in here. It's fine.
I'm not scared of anything. I just want to get this mission done. We got to get some files. Remember, wink, fat wink.
Oh. Did you just say fat wink out loud? That was kind of weird.
I feel it, no. I also can't wink without people. I also can't wink without people knowing I can wink.
Yeah,
That's why I also
Tell me
can't
the difference between whether he's
the
blinking
glasses,
or winking
right,
most of the time.
Of course. That's the thing that's stopping me from winking.
Also, thank you for the offer, Swift, but I gotta stick by Lino. I'm gonna leave
That's
Lino.
good though, dude.
You gotta stick by your partners, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm more awake so I could be more in character instead of just sort of like tired and yeah.
Technically, that kind of does make you in character because Ed was just like spaced out, freezing.
Yeah.
Hey, Lino,
Yeah?
what does discreet mean?
Quiet.
Oh.
Quiet and, not saying more than needs to be said.
But
So like, wait, is this great like taking out the middleman and like not saying the and etc. etc.
No.
You guys are having this discussion as you read the file room, and you guys do see Agent Mia Vadillo, and she's looking at you all, and she's just like, discreet means, saying things a bit more quietly and secretly. Just, to make sure some people don't hear it. It might upset them.
Oh my god, did I hurt you, Lino? I'm sorry.
I'm tough, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Water under the bridge.
But I can control water. I should have been better at it.
You're okay.
Oh, no,
Pat your back.
darling. And Mia's rushing over to Noah and just kind of gently hugs him and pats his head like, oh, darling, you didn't do
There we
anything.
go.
Healing energy.
Aww.
Meanwhile, Swift is just back there thinking like, I thought discreet was a type of deodorant.
Really
He
now?
did say that out loud. He might have 2 points, but he only has 2.
Remind me to lend you more books, Swift.
What?
Noah doesn't know what to do, so he's just gonna freeze it. It's like those fainting goats. Like, that's what Noah is doing right now.
Agent Fadel lets go of you and it's just like, it's okay, darling. And she floats over to the door and is like, well, this is a lot of agents. I wasn't expecting so many, but hey, who doesn't love a party?
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Arthur, no.
Opens the door to the big filing room and, it opens and you guys can see in there's just like, those big shelves that like are
hold on,
actually,
Dove, hold on.
file.
Ollie is hanging up and reconnecting real quick.
Oh shit! Okay!
We're experiencing minor technical difficulties.
Not again.
Please stand by.
Please keep all hands and legs inside.
Hi.
Everyone just starts T-posing as the world is
Oh.
Mia Vadello T-pose. Mia Vadello T-pose.
Mia Vadello dab.
Ollie?
Everybody dab.
Okay,
Ollie.
Ollie's back.
You good?
So,
Yeah, connection issues.
okay. So, the door to the file room opens. You see those, like, big shelves that are actually, like, file-like shelves. They open and they have file folders in
File
them. There's, like,
cabinets?
cabinets. Yeah. There's, like, a good few of them. It's a big-ass room. She floats on in and motions for you to follow. And she's like, you were looking for files on the case Borealis just went on, right?
Yep.
Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. How is she doing?
Apparently she's missing in action.
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, that's why we're all over here. Agent Bobbert sent us over here to try and figure out this case.
What
Yeah, essentially means we're going to be playing detective for a little bit, though, dude.
Oh, okay.
Anything
Don't
else you
worry,
guys
don't
know?
worry, we'll find her.
Anything else?
That's about it.
That's why
Wait.
we're here.
Swift is going to use his 2 brain cells, and he's going to say, Bobber said something about this cold might be related to it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It is very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Dred's gonna give Noah a little bit of a look because of their past mission, but not gonna say anything.
Yeah, Noah's not either, but does
Not in front of me.
I don't blame Lena for not trusting the himbos with it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent shares the look.
Yeah.
Ace too.
Everyone's
Noah just shivers a little.
Noah has learned the meaning of discreet.
Hey! Yeah!
Good boy!
Oh no.
Goodbye!
Oh no.
Oh no.
So Mia looks like she's thinking,
Oh
like
boy.
trying to figure something out. She's like, I don't see how the cold could be related. But Robert's got a good head on his shoulders. I'm sure he has a reason. For now, let's just find the file on that mission and go from there. She floats up to one of the highest cabinets, opens it, and reaches for a file inside. She pulls it out and floats back down, opens it, and holds it up for everyone else to see. This is apparently a mission to find, you discover, one of Royale's connections.
Oh boy.
You see notes taken by Borealis herself. Notes from her own interrogations of Royale, saying things along the lines of how she's managed to get information, what little information she's gathered, and how, through winning a series of games with Royale, simple games, stuff like card games and board games, she's managed to convince Royale to tell her certain things here and there. It's a long-going process, but she did eventually manage to get a hideout location for a connection. And that's about where it ends.
Is the location on the file?
It is, but it's pretty far.
How far are we talking?
Like a day's trip of a flight.
Yeesh.
And Dred and Noah were sent here to look for a different kind of file too. So he's kind of peeking.
Yeah. Should we roll intelligence or something to see if we can sniff it out?
Yeah.
I think.
Well, she gave permission, right, for us to go look for something.
Yeah. She looks at the file and she's like, if you guys can think of any other cases or things that might be related to this that could help us figure out what's happened to Borealis. They want to avoid sending more people there at all costs. Well, we do have a file on the location, actually. She closes it. She says, we don't need the file. I can tell you up front what's wrong with the place. It's over a silurium deposit.
Ooh.
Silurium.
Boy.
Titanium?
Oh no.
No.
Out of character stuff. It was introduced in Rhombus of Ruin.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's why I don't know about it. I still need to watch that.
What does it do?
Not for any plot spoilers on what is in Rhombus of Ruin, but Silurium is like anti-Titanium. It's like the opposite of it. It makes psychic powers fuck up.
Okay.
It also makes psychics kind of sick.
Yeah.
And causes confusion. Sick, like mind sick, essentially. Yeah, confused.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh no.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
What's this place called?
It's called... Well, last we saw it, there was a sign that said the Emotions Factory.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, that sounds very ominous.
This is giving me some real grimdark MLP fanfiction vibes.
Oh my god.
Out of character.
No, I feel like in
Don't make
character,
me think
Swift would
about
also
that.
enjoy
Sorry.
themselves a little bit MLP.
Don't make me think about dark MLP fanfic.
Aww.
Oh, God.
That'll be the only mention of it.
I'm unfamiliar with it.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to find out.
Okay.
So,
You've got to go save her.
well, darling, we should probably try to find out as much information as possible before we go, but I am in favor of sending someone. The problem is, it's going to be really dangerous. Probably a mission for top agents, not agents like you. I mean, you're good, but I don't want you getting hurt.
I get it. We're chopped liver.
Yeah,
No.
but I mean,
no, I'm kidding. I'm glad to not go on a death-defying Sileria mission.
But
Though I am concerned about every single little aspect of this. This is shaping up real bad.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we need more information.
We did promise Bobbert to help find Borealis.
And I
would
like
find out what happened to her.
I would like to not give Bobbert the false hope that something may I want to basically keep our word.
Yeah, so Ollie, what was Noah gonna say?
Noah would just step right up to Mia and be like, I research mindscapes. This is my field of expertise. If something's gone wrong and we've got to do something. We can't just wait.
Well, we are. I know, dear. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else we can learn to... And the door opens to the file room, and you see Gruff, and Gruff is like, I found the source of the cold!
What?
Oh? You did?
You did?
Yeah.
What is it?
I used, I just tried to track where it was getting coldest. Y'all didn't notice right outside your door was the source, but it just ran away.
What?
Oh, no. The boy!
Gruff point, and you guys can see just running as fast as they can. A kid.
Well, can I make a roll, though?
Ace will give chase.
Can I roll for spades?
Anyone who wants to pursue the child can roll for speed.
I was actually going to ask if Swift could try to lasso him.
Ooh, you could try to lasso.
Alright.
Let's see, what would I roll for that?
Is it an ability?
It is an act.
It's an act, okay. Then you would roll extend.
Well, wait, hold on. It is an ability. I have grappling loop, which would probably work for this.
You can just use the ability and succeed it then, but you'd have to give up exertion to make it work.
That's fine with me. So, I don't think we figured out exertion for that, but that would probably be 2?
2 or 3. I'm gonna say 3, just because it's so versatile. It takes a little more.
Alright, that puts me down to 9 exertion.
You guys all move to chase this child, and Swift's like, hold on, I got this, and just yeehaws it.
Yeehaw!
And you see the child is now lassoed, and also thrashing and panicking, and now screaming.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Yeah.
At least leg isn't broken.
God, I hope it isn't. Y'all might want to go calm him down or do something. I can't hold him forever.
That's Mia's expertise, funnily enough, because she's hurrying over darling, who let you in here? Oh, she's fretting over this poor child, trying to calm him down, shush, shush, shush. He's not calming down, though, not even by her. As good as she is at this.
Is the thing in the break room canon to this?
It is not.
Okay, I was wondering if they would know Noah.
Or if Noah would know. Yeah, no, they do not know the kid.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's got good empathy?
Grizz.
I've got good empathy.
How about you,
Shall I
Nora?
roll? Shall I roll?
So I'd be rolling 6d6, I guess.
Anyone who's rolling empathy, go ahead.
Okay.
You can. Multiple people can roll empathy to try.
Give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot.
Holy cow! Dread got 2 6s.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Oh fuck!
See, that's 5.
I got 3
Oh my god.
success! Oh my god! Oh my god! What?
Oh
no! Oh no!
Red Swift is also keeping the boy lassoed, so I guess he's got his focus elsewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So we have 2 successful empathies, yes?
I think we got 3.
We got 3.
Yeah.
3 people?
Looks like Puzzle was extremely successful.
Damn.
Thanks.
So y'all are just calming this kid. What do y'all say to the kid to make him calm down? Because he's like,
We're not gonna hurt you. You okay? What's up?
Are you alright?
It's me, television
He's
sensation,
no
it's
longer
evil
kicking.
villain Dreadful.
No, I'm not saying that. How do you do, fellow kid?
I honestly, I don't know what to say. What does the empathy roll tell me?
It tells you that you say something kind or manage to emotionally connect with the person enough to calm them.
Oh god, I'm not good at that. In IRL, I'm not good at that. I don't know what to say. Anyone?
What's
I'll
wrong,
say
kiddo?
I'll say that Vincent, like, is kind. Like, hey, shh, look, do we look like we're gonna hurt you? Like, kind of thing. And the kid does stop thrashing and, like, screaming, but he is still shaking, and you do see that the kid looks like
Baby.
Baby! It's baby!
The smallest Avery.
Oh. Oh.
He's curling up into himself, shaking. And you guys feel cold radiating off of him so powerfully. You realize the cold that has been permeating the whole of the base is coming from one person.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Oh boy.
Did somebody hurt you?
He shakes his head.
Swift is going to shiver and he's going to say, alright, don't run off now, I'm gonna... And he calls back his lasso. So, Avery is untied.
Avery looks at you all, and Mia's just like, "What's your name, darling?" I shouldn't tell you.
No, it's alright. It's alright, bud.
That's okay.
We just work here. We're fine. We're good. We're not gonna hurt you or anything.
I'll tell you to chill, little dude, but...
We can give you
a real good job at that.
We can give you a nickname if that makes you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
What
Hello?
nickname?
Hold on. Hold on. Out of character. I gotta go. Something is happening. Hold on.
No.
Moment.
Okay.
Oh wait, okay, I'm
Be back
back.
in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, quick pause. So, the baby boy, he looks at you and he's just like, I would like a nickname. My mom says the names give people power over you, so you shouldn't give your name away really easily.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Your mom sounds like a pretty smart lady.
Yeah.
What about Snowy?
Like,
I don't like the cold.
Oh,
What about
that's,
AC?
You want to be called Sunny
oh, AC
instead?
is really good.
What about Tim?
Tim is
Buckaroo?
good.
Tim?
Each of these are
I'm
just
fine.
making the kid furrow his eyebrows. Like,
No doubt.
Why don't you give a name that you'd like to be called?
Yeah.
If you don't want to give us your actual name.
Yeah.
I like the name. I had a thought for one, and you guys are gonna hate me for it.
I'm so excited.
Let me hear it.
Give.
I want to be called Mistopheles.
Can we call you Mr. Mistopheles?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Mistopheles, why were you? Is there something going on? Can we help you with something? Do you need help?
No, I just need to go. I need to, I keep making things cold, so I need to go.
No, it's okay.
You don't need to.
You don't need to leave.
You don't need to leave.
We want to.
If you want,
we
we can
want to help
accompany you,
if we can.
dude.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, Mr. Misopheles.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask, how did you get here?
I live here.
Oh.
Is your mom an agent?
He nods. My mom is I live here. I don't come to the offices very often. I'm normally quiet, and I try not to bother people, but I can't. I've been really cold. I can't stop being cold.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to hug?
Aw.
You don't need to. You can just hug.
Okay, I'm just gonna hug.
Roll for
He lets you
hug.
hug, but he doesn't hug back because he's shy.
I will
That's
put.
okay.
I will put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. That's what Vincent does. Reassuring hand.
We don't
On shoulder.
we don't mind having you around. Like if we can help, we want to help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of most of our job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell us her name, but if you want to, I guess, show us where your mom is, we could help you get back.
We just found out where my mom is.
Oh.
Where?
Oh no.
You realize now that he was listening in.
You mean?
Oh, you're Borealis's kid, aren't you?
Borealis has a kid?
Oh shit.
Apparently.
No, it just hugs harder.
No, he's gonna learn how babies are made.
God.
I want to come with you.
Okay.
You sure
are you
about
sure,
that?
little dude?
You sure it's going to be
Well,
dangerous?
if we're still just looking for info for now, that shouldn't be too dangerous, I think.
That's true. That's true.
Probably not.
Yeah.
No,
I feel like you're gonna come whether we say yes or not, aren't you?
Yeah.
And
I say.
Agent Vitello looks like she wants to oppose, but she stops herself and she looks at Avery, or you don't know it's Avery, but his name is Avery. She looks at Avery and she's just like, kids these days, they do whatever their heart tells them, and I know I can't stop you.
Oh.
You guys are going to need a higher agent to help keep this case open. Someone even higher than Bob. If I send you on this mission, I'm going to trust you to do everything you can to keep this child safe.
We will.
Absolutely.
Can do.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Secretly, Dred is hoping she hasn't looked at previous files in which they broke a kid's leg.
I had no part in that. My record is clean. Except for a few bits here and there where it was very rude. I'm sorry.
Swift is going to hold up a hand and say, Scout's honor.
I love Mike so much.
What?
So.
No, I like Tiny Note. Scout's honor, huh?
Yeah.
You guys are left behind.
I don't know what type of scout he
Mia
meant.
hurries off. And Gruff is just like, well, I guess, I guess I really am gonna be flying you somewhere, huh?
Excited, huh?
Guess so.
We're gonna be flying already, huh?
Yeah.
I need to warn everybody about something. I found out through doing experiments that sometimes when I get close to Silurium, I tend to, melt.
Oh.
Oh!
Are you gonna be okay, my dude?
Wait, hold on. 1 sec. Ed and Swift and Luda were not there for that whole I'm an alien conversation.
They were not. They were not.
So they're like, I mean, I think we all kind of melt around Silurium. It kind of messes with the brain.
I feel like everyone knows what Silurium is, because they're still kind of new to being agents and Titanium in general.
That's absolutely what I meant. That's what I meant. Perfectly fine. Gonna be okay.
Dread's side mouthing, like, kind of whisper talking, like, do we need to get a jar?
We need to get a jar, you know.
Hey, guys. Hold on. The recording glitched.
Oh
no. Oh no.
This is why we have backups.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still recording.
Hey Del, would it be okay to maybe say, like, if Noah's, like, HP or mental health runs out, that's when the goopening happens?
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, my throat. Yes.
No, that's okay.
We can say that.
I was just wondering if that was okay to work in, or I can retcon it so that doesn't happen. It's just part of the weird alien thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, if Ollie is being, like...
Oh, Jaina wants to
like,
say something.
trying... It's like Ace is just gonna pat Noah, so like it's just pat.
Aww.
So what is up with Jenna?
I was gonna ask. So I'm guessing that the Silurium Emotion Factory place is related to the Groundbreaker project that they were going to grab files on, right?
Well, you don't know that.
I don't, and now Dread's kind of like, I needed that stuff!
We have some business here. We can meet y'all at the Jets, maybe?
Alright.
Okay.
Oh no, everyone's cutting out for a show.
Oh no.
Good thing we have a backup record. Thank you, Puzzle.
Hey.
Two backups.
Hey.
Puzzle and Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Craig started like way earlier, so I'm gonna go with Puzzle's recording if all comes to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have a bit of research to do, so we will be there shortly.
Alright, we'll meet you over at the hangar then.
With that,
it's good.
Gruff leads the one half of the party over to the Jets, but Dread, Noah, and Vincent are left behind to do their research. You are still, the file room door is still open. Everyone else is gone. You can.
All the file boxes are labeled?
They are, but there's a whole lot, so I'm gonna need everyone to roll intelligence.
Oh boy! Alright!
Good luck, big brains.
I've got 2 extra die in that now, so...
If you're rolling correctly.
I
still got many brain cells, hell yeah.
Okay,
I'll do some detective's intuition and give myself 2 more intelligence.
Oh no!
Wait, Ed isn't in the room anymore. Ed went with everyone else towards the...
oh shit, really? Oh fuck, my bad.
It's just Vincent, Dread, and Noah in the lab room now.
I was a little bit confused as to where everything was concept.
Okay.
Oh no, I failed!
Gina, what did you get?
He failed. He didn't get a single 6.
Oh my god, Noah's the one who failed.
Listen,
can I say? I think it's because Dread was too short. I think he couldn't see.
I think because well, Vincent does have archiving know-how to being a librarian formerly. This is a different kind of file system that he's not familiar with or something.
Yeah, so you're going off of the knowledge that you had of other file systems, and it's making it actually actively harder for you. And Dread, you're too short to see anything. Noah, you're looking around, and you're checking, like, G for Groundbreaker and all of that, but nothing's coming up for you. You have a pretty smart idea, though. You remember the name of the person who made the project, apparently. A scientist named Breck? So you go to B and search for that, and you do actually find a file on Breck, Terra. You can at least find out about the person behind it, because you found the file on its creator.
Okay.
What's funny, though, is while you're in the B section, you actually see Borealis, Reali. Do you take that one, too?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have grabbed a file on Borealis and a file on Dr. Breck. Which one do you read first?
I'm gonna read the one on Breck first.
It has some basic information. Hired in a certain year, current age 53, one of the oldest agents. He works in the science and apparently machinery department. He's a head of research on multiple projects completed and ongoing. His specialization is apparently dreams, which is interesting. You keep looking and looking for anything mentioning Groundbreaker, and all you can really find is at the very back page, there's a listing of some of his current ongoing projects, and one of them is classified project, commissioned, currently ongoing, almost complete.
Well, oh god, okay. Great. Hey, Dread? Or not Dread,
Yes?
Lino? You may want to take a look at, this.
Hey, you
Noah hands the file over and then goes on to read, Borealis's file.
And I'll say that while that's happening and Dread is reading over, the excited smile at finding it is just dropping more and more. Like, oh, good. Oh, crap.
Out of character.
Noah looks like he's about to throw up.
out of character. I was zoning out. What did the file say?
It essentially said that Dr. Breck is a very old agent responsible for a lot of projects finished and ongoing, and one of the ongoing projects is noted as classified, currently ongoing, commissioned, and almost complete.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, the Borealis file.
This is the same doctor that they saw in the Finny in the copy of her mind?
No, we just got the name.
Yeah.
Then who is this?
Well, you did see him. You did see him, yes.
I didn't. I wasn't there. Vincent wasn't there. He was separated.
Vincent didn't see, yeah. But you guys did see him in the memory vault of Borealis.
Hello?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hey,
did they detail that name? Would
Oh,
Vincent recognize
hold on.
Alex? You said hello.
For a minute, like, all the audio cut for me. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
I was just gonna ask what Borealis's file said.
Yeah, the Borealis file. Yeah. So, it says, simple stuff, hired, age 22, current age 31. Her specialization is listed as hypnosis. She is apparently very often used as a field agent, but more recently has been relegated to staying behind for reasons that aren't listed. She is noted as being a very good negotiator, but you imagine that might have something to do with her specialization.
Yes. Also, same specialty. No, wait.
Well, I think your hypnosis is more like sleep powers and...
Listen, the words are similar. Hypnokinesis and hypnosis are similar words.
Yeah.
It is. It's over 10 p.m. here. Give me a break. Words hard.
It's so valid.
Okay, go on.
It does actually list that under Borealis's care is an adopted child by the name of Avery Arland. Apparently, Avery has his own file.
I'm gonna keep Borealis's file to myself and go for Avery's file.
Ooh.
You do manage to find it under Arland, Avery. When you open it and look at it, so some simple things. Recruited, in quotations, recruited at age 8, current age 10. Specialization, cryokinesis. Then it gets into why he was picked up at such a young age. Found alone in the streets. Powers unstable. We here have managed to connect him to a mysterious death that happened in a nearby town. A man completely impaled, inexplicably by ice.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not showing that one to anybody else. Like, Jesus Christ. I was kind of having a silent panic attack.
Yeah, I would too, especially because you just sent that kid with 4 other special agents.
Oh, well, I was going to say, Noah's not worried about them. They're worried about the kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck the other guys.
Oh, God. Feds would
Noah's
be
going to try
concerned,
to give...
but reserve judgment.
Noah's going to give Dredd, like, hey, can we talk later?
Okay. Yeah, because he's also aware that they should probably get a move on before their absence starts looking suspicious.
Yeah, like, Noah just kind of tucks the files away. Okay. We gotta get going.
Yeah. They'll talk about it later.
So do you guys leave the file room, and do you put files back?
Let's put the groundbreaker one back.
Yeah, but I'm keeping Borea. I'm keeping the others. I'm not letting this go.
And we have
also...
plenty of reason to take those considering the mission, so there's nothing highly suspicious about that. But yeah, groundbreaker, we don't want that on us.
We can't
we'll be wondering why you're looking into Mr. Breck, you know?
Yeah.
We can't let the kid know that we have his file.
Okay.
So, you guys go to the hangar, and of course you see everyone else waiting. So most of them are already inside the plane, you know? Gruff is sitting at the pilot's seat, just drumming at the pilot's controls, like, with their fingers, like...
Gruff is very good.
Yeah.
Can I try something with Swift?
What are you gonna try?
Oh.
I think Swift is gonna be sitting on the floor with Avery if he can, and he's gonna basically be trying to keep the kid calm and see if he can find out a little more information.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll. That'll be empathy.
All right.
Empathy for the calmness, and speak to get anything out of him, rather.
Okay. I'm gonna say his higher priority would be to calm him down, so I'm gonna roll empathy and hopefully don't fuck it up.
That's so much yet.
You can do it.
Oh my god.
Hey, 1.
Hey.
So you do manage to keep him calm, and he's still shivering, but you can tell it's only from being cold.
Ed, you still got that scarf on you?
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, so you don't mind?
Hand that over. Yeah, hand that over.
Go ahead.
Alright. Check this out, Avery. Maybe this'll help?
Avery shakes his head. He's just... Cold is coming from inside, so it won't help.
Oh, that's a real shame.
If I had some... I could have offered tea if I had any on me.
I like tea. I I like coffee. Well, I don't like coffee. Coffee's really bitter. But I like when it's really, really hot and it burns my mouth, because then I feel really, really warm. Really fast.
Coffee ain't that good for you, though, kiddo. It stunts your growth.
Actually, hold up. And then you see, no one sees that disappear, but there was a noticeable silence, and then suddenly comes back with like, conveniently some coffee.
Ed, that's gonna stunt his growth.
He wants the coffee!
Avery does in fact want the coffee.
Huh. I guess he did really want the coffee. Did that taste good there, buddy?
No.
Alright then. You didn't even put any cream or sugar in it, Ed. Come on.
I don't drink hot stuff, I'm so sorry.
Really?
Wait, seriously?
More of a...
I don't wake up in the morning.
What do you...
willpower.
What?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
How do you live?
So, with everyone on the plane, Gruff does in fact take off and says, "Strap on in, it's gonna be a long ride. You guys are gonna have to sleep in here."
Oh, is that far?
Oh, seriously?
They said it would be a whole day.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I spaced out during that part.
Oh, wait.
So we're going right... Sorry.
I just had a thought. Before they get on that plane, like, should they have packed it all? And if so, brought, like, a lot of blankets?
You do find that there's, like, a closet, and it does have, like, a bunch of blankets and stuff. And there is, like, a cabinet that has just, like, easy heatable... Like, it's a bougie-ass plane. It's one of those ones that has, like, a... You can use a microwave in there. They've got microwave dinners and shit.
Hell yeah.
And it doesn't have, like, the shitty airplane blankets that are thin as hell.
Yeah.
They're decent-ish blankets, but, like, yeah, they're not perfect.
Noah's gonna sleep in the closet so that he can take his wig off.
Oh, wig?
Oh, wig.
Oh, wig.
Oh, man. Low-key kind of wish I brought Victor along, but also like, aw.
It's okay,
Yes.
Dread. Sorry, I was gonna say Dread can camp out in front of that closet.
Aw.
You're real
Lift on the couch.
Vincent
It's
will
just
probably
like,
also
I've
stick
slept in
close by.
worse places.
Now, here
This is
comes
just
the
what-
part. Here comes the part where you guys are free to have a little bit of character interaction while they're on that trip. You know, just tell me how did they go about wasting their day on a plane. Or we can go right ahead to the meat of it.
No,
That
let's
is bored out of his mind.
No, please, if we have the opportunity to waste time, we're gonna waste your time.
Oh, yes.
I'm so sorry, Dale, but...
Yes.
Noah's gonna spend his time reading the files over and over and over in the closet.
Yeah, in the closet, I would assume.
At one point, Ed sort of like checks up on Noah, like, "Hey, little dude, everything okay in there?" Or like asks Dredd if everything's okay with Noah.
He's scared of flying.
Yeah, I hella feel ya.
He's fine. This just helps him feel better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. Alright, though, dude. I guess let me know if you ever want some company.
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you though.
Don't know if Vincent was in earshot, but if he wasn't, he would also eventually ask if Noah's doing okay.
Everyone just wants to check on Noah.
Noah's worrying everyone.
Like all day.
Noah's worrying
Cliff is
everyone.
not going to check on Noah because there's enough people checking on him, but he is going to basically keep an eye on Avery and see if there's anything he can, like, do I guess keep him calm. And I think he's going to basically dig around in his jacket and try to, you know, find something he can do with him, and he finds, like, a little deck of cards.
Aww.
So he's going to see if he can, like, play a little game with Avery.
I only know blackjack.
Ooh. Bit of a fancy game, eh, kid?
It's easy. It's just adding to 2021.
Fair point. All right, well, I guess if you know it pretty well, then you can probably deal us out if you wanna.
Oh, okay. And,
Okay.
yeah. No, I know how to play more than blackjack. I know how to play Caravan.
I know how to play Texas Hold'em.
I
don't know poker.
I only remember how to play Go Fish.
I only know how to play Durak, which is a Russian game.
Oh yeah, what are Ace and Luda doing?
Yeah, what are Ace and Luda doing?
Ace is lamenting the fact that they don't have anything to knit. But and also being like, even though this is like a bougie ass plane, and so there's like plenty of space compared to like a normal airplane, it's still like a bit they're still like a bit antsy being confined, so they're probably gonna end up like pacing in the plane a bit.
So actually, I think Ed does a lot of things. At one point, because of ADHD brain, at one point he tries to like do some exercises, push-ups. At one point, he like just sort of walks up and down the aisle. At one point, he like sits down with Luda and Ace and like chats up a bit. At one point, Ed tries to join in the game with with Swift and Avery, and like maybe even like ask if ask ask Ace if he could pet them. I'm talking for a very long time, so it's getting hard. Pet them and see if they can weave a little bit of their shed fur, and maybe Ace vice versa.
Ace doesn't have a whole
I'm
lot
sorry,
of fur right now.
Does Ed shed fur?
No, I mean like braid or something.
5'2".
Ace's fur is like, I assume like this is like, I don't know what time of year this is happening, but since it's colder than normal, I'm assuming Ace does not have their winter coat, so their fur isn't super long currently.
That's fair. Ed is just gets really bored, I feel like. Anyway,
Ace will allow occasional pats though.
Hell yeah. Thank you for letting me go on my tangent.
I will say that Avery would, after getting bored of cards, want to pet Ace, but be too scared to ask Ace, so would just look at Ace and then look away whenever Ace looked at him, and then pretend he wasn't looking.
Swift would probably try to help and see if he can convince Ace to let the kid pet him.
Aww.
Ace will allow a little bit of petting from Avery. No, they will need to be told about it because social skills are not their forte.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't connect the dots of thinking that Avery wants to pet them.
Yeah, that's why Swift would kind of help negotiate.
The negotiator. So, what does Luda do to kill time?
Luda would, she'd probably sit by Ace and keep conversation to try and keep Ace's mind off the whole flight thing. And I'm wondering, I think she might actually end up trying to clairvoyance Noah or something, just out of boredom.
Took a bite and choked on my food a little bit.
This shit is why Dredd doesn't trust her.
Her own brain when she gets bored.
Nobody's gonna be in fucking Lino's camp after this. Holy shit! Pulls him into the closet and was like, "Do you know what she just tried to do?"
Oh my god!
I feel like Dredd is just gonna look over, see Luda spacing out, and just panic and run over and smack Luda across the face.
Wrong! No, he's gonna bang on the closet door.
Oh no!
Luda is staring directly at the Dredd without knowing.
Oh god, okay. You can hear audible panicking on the inside of the closet.
Well, hold on. We need to determine if it's actually a successful clairvoyance attempt.
Oh, that's true.
What do I roll?
Oh no!
Wait, what did I roll? I didn't hear anything.
Extent.
Okay, extent, that would be, wait.
And that's your extent points, that's your extent points plus your mind points. So you would roll mind plus that amount of d6.
Yeah.
Okay, roll, so extent plus mind, so that's a 4d6.
Oh, thank God.
You do not succeed.
Oh no.
The mind blockage that that Noah has put up is a little too strong. you don't feel the urge to like push it, you know? Like
No, сегодня да, час.
Sorry.
Would she think that's weird?
No, I don't think she'd think that's weird. She'd be like, oh well.
Okay, then. As soon as it's done and Noah feels a little prod at the brain, like, kind of peeks outside with his wig on half, like, it's on sideways, and, like, just yanks Lito in.
They are so good at being inconspicuous.
Don't be suspicious. Don't
be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
He's shaking Lito, going like, do you know what she just tried to do to me? I know.
Of course she did. I didn't trust her for a second. This whole mission's in danger.
I think it was her. It could have been somebody else, but she seems the type. I don't know. That was weird.
Now, are these two whispering? Or are they saying this at full volume? Because if they're saying it at full volume, Chris is gonna look up and be like, "You do know we can hear you out here, right?"
If Luda overhears this, she is just gonna be a little. She's gonna be embarrassed.
Noah peeks out and is like, ma'am, I think you're cool looking, but please don't try to spy on me. That's really weird. And like shuts the door again with Lito still in there.
And he's like, no, I can't stay in here. I have to.
You gotta stay in here.
I need space, Noah.
This closet isn't big enough for the two of us.
Oh my god.
You're pretty small.
Oh, that's it. I'm going back in.
It's alright, dude. I can keep watch, and Ed gives a little bit of salute.
Thanks, Himbo.
Wait, what did you call me?
Hero! I called you a hero. Watch the door.
Okay.
I will say
since Ace knows why Noah's like, why Noah's really nervous about that, Ace will like try and like go like, Luda, just leave Noah alone.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
I think you're cool, but and this is coming from inside the closet. I think you're cool, but that I can't. That would be kind of weird.
Gruff walks over and just like, you could come in, you can look through my eyes. I see the world around
Gruff. Don't worry. He got out. They got autopilot. Remember?
Oh no, that's not what I was worried about.
Oh no.
I want to know what Gruff. It looks like through Gruff's eyes.
Gruff is looking at Luda and is just like, you can use your clear sighting on me. I see things real cool.
Okay. She has not. I don't think she's ever been asked to do clairvoyance.
Oh my god.
Like, oh, okay. Well, or rather, like, I don't think anyone's like specifically volunteered to have her clairvoyance done for kicks. So she's like, oh, okay.
You don't even need to roll because you're just allowed in. But, Gruff. What's funny is normally you see people's perception of others. Gruff seems to see everyone as they are.
Aww.
Gruff, you're so good.
Gruff is the best.
Pure.
Gruff is too good for us. You know it's true.
And so, I get a little bit curious and does ask Luda, like, what does he? What do you see with your special eyes?
Not much has changed.
Huh. I wonder, and then Ed tries, but it obviously doesn't work. Because he just straight up can't do clairvoyance.
Oh.
Does anyone know what time we're at?
Yeah, what time are we at? Just to make sure.
I didn't know.
Possibly you're right.
124.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's only like halfway, like normal time,
Alright.
and it's not gonna be that long of a session because we're closing in on later half, like later shit. So
I will tell you that the other D&D thing I would normally do today got canceled.
Okay.
Oh!
Final stuff.
Alright.
So I do have more time.
Did we
cool.
establish what Vincent is doing?
I think Vincent is hanging around near Swift and Avery, keeping an eye on them in case Swift needs help. Or Swift, or like if Avery needs some more reassurance and companionship. And he's probably also ready to pass the time. He is willing to read to Avery if he wants. Not sure.
Does Vincent keep any books on him?
Yes, it's right there on his character sheet. He always has a book on him. Y'all tell me what a good pick would be. I don't read enough books.
American God!
Oh! Maybe he's reading good omens.
Oh no, did my audio go out again?
You know what? He's probably reading good
omens.
omens.
Oh no, it did, I think.
I think
we can
reading
hear
good
you.
omens.
Alright.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'm good now.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So, at one point, it gets late enough that the microwave dinners come out, all of that.
Oh.
Avery is like looking in there and is just like, He's like, is there kid cuisine?
I wish.
Well, technically it's always going to be kid cuisine as long as you're a kid. Whatever you eat automatically becomes kid cuisine. That's how it works.
Yep.
If only that were true.
I just want the pudding.
Do we have like any rehydratable pudding around here?
Y'all don't, but you do have in the freezer that had the microwave dinners, there is just a very small pint of ice cream.
Oh.
He doesn't like anything cold though.
Yeah.
Wait a sec.
If I was at home.
Sorry.
Yeah?
This is gonna be a very weird question, but you got any of those little pudding cups in your jacket?
I don't carry pudding with me, but I do. Hold on, wait. Let me look. And as they're doing that, they're shoving their pockets into their jacket, looking around, where I got some. Come on, there we go. And they do pull out a chocolate bar.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey.
If you like some chocolate, then I will gladly give it over.
All right. Here, Avery. Sorry. Mr. Mistopheles, do you want some chocolate?
I would like some chocolate.
All right, there you go, buddy. And
Avery is happily
chocolate.
eating the chocolate.
Aww.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Mr. Mistopheles is having nice chocolate. Let him have fun.
Also,
would you say he's having a magical time?
He is.
Aww.
Good.
Jenna, you were about to say something at one point?
Hold on. Jenna.
I was just gonna make a stupid joke. He was gonna say that this is giving him the idea to make hot cream. You will invent that later.
I'm sorry, invent what? Because you cut out and all I heard was invent cream.
Yeah.
That's basically what it would be.
Lena, where the fuck are you getting this cream?
No. You're gonna invent hot cream. The hot alternative to ice cream.
Hot butter ice cream?
Yeah.
Out of character though, I do have a recipe where you take a pint of ice cream and you melt it and you basically add flour and then you bake it into bread.
Oh, what?
There we go.
It's a quick loaf.
Huh? What?
But that's not what he wants to make. He wants it to have the consistency of ice cream. But
it's hot.
Hot, but hot, yeah.
Oh no.
He's gonna be. This is now what is consuming him for the entire flight.
Oh my god.
This.
Okay, so he's not gonna sleep. I'm glad we have that established.
Wow. Yeah, so this is around that was satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys have your dinners and all that and are free to set up to sleep, all of that fun stuff. And Gruff is like, well, enjoy your sleeping. I'm gonna be pulling an all-nighter.
All right, tap us if you're feeling tired.
Yeah.
Nah,
We established that Ed knows how to fly a jet.
Nah, it's fine. I've got. Hold on. Da, 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 da. And he pulls out another chocolate bar. I got it.
Oh,
All right.
Hey.
all prepared.
So, you guys have a night's sleep. I don't know how well you all sleep. It probably depends on person to person because you're sleeping on a plane, but you all get up when Gruff gets you up at roughly around. When you look at the time later, you figure it's probably 7:26, somewhere around there, that Gruff just yells out, "Hey, we're kind of getting close!"
His
Ed is still asleep.
Hey, Swift, your partner's dead.
What? No, he just sleeps like that.
Ed is dead.
Ed, wake up, buddy, and Swift takes off his hat and kind of gives him a light whack with it.
He, like, twitches but doesn't wake up.
Alright, we're doing this, and Swift is just kind of pick Ed up and basically hold him for the meantime. Put him on his back.
Aww.
Half under his jacket so he stays warm.
Aww. At this point, Ed is woken up, but now they're dedicated to this, like, being nice and cuddly.
He's just gonna pretend to stay asleep.
Yeah. Maybe
I thought you woke yourself up by willpower.
What?
Never mind.
Oh
no!
Oh no!
I don't mean to make y'all keep making those noises. I'm not doing that on purpose, I promise.
Aww.
So, the plane does land a fair distance away, but you can see a path leading to a very large building. It looks almost like a factory, like a true factory. This is in what looks to be a kind of sparse forest. You have no idea where, but Gruff looks at you guys and is just like, well, good luck. We get any closer and things are gonna start getting real dizzy real fast.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Ed at this point has woken up. For real this time.
Alright, get off now. We'll check in with you as soon as we know what's going on, Gruff.
You
Sorry,
better.
Ollie?
I'm worried.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Ollie, you go on.
Lena, do you have that jar ready?
Do I have what? Sorry, I'm still half awake.
The jar. Do you have the jar ready?
I do. I also raised my hand because I just remembered he's got that communicator for Gruff if they need a pickup.
Oh yeah. At one point, Ed goes over to Vincent and says, I need you to listen very carefully. If I start going a little bit loopy in there, I need you to put me to sleep.
Okay, I can do that, but...
And this is like this most serious Vincent has probably heard Ed before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then he understands, then he nods. I promise.
Swift is gonna look over the two of them and be like, everything okay, partner?
Yes,
Hell yeah, dude.
We got it.
Alright. So we heading in there?
I guess we have no other choice. Let's go.
Yeah. Onward and upward.
Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay, Miss Softleys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to ride piggyback?
No, I can walk.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us if you need anything.
Yeah. Kiddo, we also have Gruff back here with the plane, so if you do want to stay behind or anything.
I'm going in.
Alright, figured that wouldn't work, but worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't go anywhere without us, okay?
Yes, please.
It's going to be warmer in there.
Please
Let's
stay
form a
close to us.
circle.
Yeah, we form a circle around Avery.
Yes.
Protection.
Oh man, this is like my old job.
I think like they're gonna try to be discreet about it, but just in case, Ace is going to try and like get a good like sniff of Mistopheles to make sure like I know what you smell like, so I can maybe try and find you if you get separated.
Ah.
Ooh, smart.
Get a sniff.
Holly?
Oh no, I was gonna ask, Jenna, did you get your question out?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
With that, you guys are free to go to the factory.
Great.
Ayo.
Yay.
As you guys approach, you do feel dizzier.
Do we have to roll for fortitude?
It hasn't hit you too hard yet, but...
We'll have to roll later for it.
Ed is especially vulnerable to confusion-esque effects, mostly because of backstory reasons. So
you guys, as you approach the wall of it, heading towards the entrance, it's still hitting you, but it still hasn't gotten too crazy yet. However, you do notice there are cameras.
Cameras everywhere. Oh boy.
We got any sharpshooters?
Yeah. I can try.
How many cameras are there?
In front of you, 2.
Okay. So...
destroying the cameras might be a bit conspicuous.
Yeah, they'd probably notice if we destroyed them.
What if we just turn them around?
Also
with telekinesis?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, we could try that.
Or invisibility is an option.
Yeah, but not everyone can turn invisible, I think.
This is
I can't.
Oh no.
Vincent can.
So, I guess we all kind of pick a camera to move or something.
Or we could say try for both, but let's just all try and see if we can move cameras, maybe.
Okay.
Or we could just walk in, because they already know we're here.
Good point.
What were you gonna say, though?
I guess anyone who wants to use telekinesis, roll extend.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I can use telekinesis. Let me look extent.
Just got 1. 1-6.
Nope.
Ah, damn. I've been rolling poorly.
Nope. Didn't get 1.
Hey, I got 2 6.
Hey!
So everybody except for Ed.
Ed is just starting to feel the effects.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm feeling the effects.
Oh no.
I'm just
hit with laser beam that can cause effects.
the picking out the closet thing. I'm sorry, I just saw that.
Can I say a thing?
Yes, say it.
I just want to remind people, I don't think it's necessary here, but just a reminder that you can, if you have multiple 6s, you can sacrifice one to make someone else succeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
right.
a reminder that is a mechanic.
That's
I do like the idea that we don't do that though, because if you fail, you fail. Like
so,
but
I guess it's up.
It's for something that's really important.
Yeah.
I feel like
sorry.
Sorry. I was going to suggest maybe if someone gets a triple threat, then yeah. I feel like the giving away a 6 just makes it easier. Too easy.
Especially with a lot of players. So I am going to
and
triple threat.
Having some failures gives things interesting.
Okay.
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 And I think it's up to player discretion too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to remember that was a mechanic in case people had forgotten.
Yeah. So you guys do hold those cameras away as you guys head to the entrance, and if you try to open it, you will find the door is unlocked.
Not liking this.
Oh no.
I
don't like this. Okay, what do we see inside?
You see what looks to be a lobby area. Completely empty. And in this lobby area, there's 2 side doors that likely lead into the bigger factory area.
Oh boy.
Roll me an
Roll you what?
intelligence if you want. Roll me intel if you want to investigate the.
Alright, I'm going for it.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna use some extent to give myself plus 2 more intelligence.
Dread got a 6.
I got a 6.
I got 2 6s. Those intelligence points are coming in handy already.
Whoa.
Ace has a triple threat.
Whoa.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice job, Ace.
Oh no.
Oh, you can give one of those to Luda.
Luda
I don't have one.
Luda didn't
I
get
got a
any.
single 1 out of 10.
Alright, choose your fighter, Luda or Ollie for who gets the point.
Luda's my partner, so Luda.
Alright.
Oh.
Noah's a good
ahead.
boy, but Luda is partner.
Aye.
No, that's fine. Noah's too panicky to really see what's going on.
That's valid.
When you look in this lobby area, it's pretty empty, you know, there's some waiting chairs lining the walls, you know. It looks like a very normal, office lobby. But if you look at the far wall, you notice what looks to be scratch marks in it.
Oh boy.
That ain't good.
Oh, bad.
What are y'all seeing?
Oh, that Vincent points. That's bad.
Oh.
That's very bad.
I think there was some sort of struggle in here.
I don't like any of this.
Scratch marks are weird, especially for humans.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we know it's human?
We don't.
You can tell.
Oh.
Okay.
Bad.
Oh, bad.
Oh, that's very bad.
That.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this already.
Hmm.
There's a left door and a right door.
We could split, but we all know that is a terrible idea, right?
You don't split the party.
Especially with a baby involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just go through one and then the other, okay?
I personally would like to go split the party, but also, if that general consensus is, nah.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat.
I'm kind of on board with splitting the party, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
cover
big
more ground.
Dip side.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. So, how would we divide it then?
Well, I should stay with Ed.
Uh-oh. Let's make a roll.
Well, figure out how you'll divide it.
Okay. Okay.
We need to know who is going to keep track of the child.
We could split 4. We could split by 4 even. So 4
I'd say Swift is gonna stick by Avery.
Want to be?
I know Luda can't be in a group with Dread.
He can. No, he'll be trying to put on his brave face.
Oh.
And Ace would I assume the partners will stay together. Ace and Luda, Swift.
Yeah, and if they were in the same group, he does moderately trust Ace. They've been through a couple missions.
Well, if he wants to split the party evenly, if we do Ed and Swift and Ace and Luda, we could just have that be a group.
But also Ed's gotta be with Vincent.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ed is with Vincent, and
I feel.
Let's say that. Well, sorry.
Go ahead.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we have Noah, Dread, Swift, and Avery in one group, and Luda, Ace, Ed, and Vincent in the other group.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too.
Wait, I was zoning out. Who's with who?
You just put it in dice roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pin it for me if you
And Avery is in the Swift group.
Well, you do, as you make these groups, you do look around. You wanna know what that roll I made was?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tell us that
was
roll.
a sneak.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You guys realize as soon as the group is split, you hear a door shut behind you, you see it's the left door. Mistopheles is gone.
Oh no!
Shit.
A child!
And Swift is gonna head down the left door.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if we split the party anymore.
Oh no.
Wait,
And
so
with that,
everybody...
With that, it is actually break time. Are we all ready to continue?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good, Ollie?
So, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so. Avery, who you know as Mistopheles, has just run down the left door. Or rather, run through it. What do you do?
Switch is already chasing after him.
I guess I'm chasing after Swift.
Yeah. We going.
Yeah, we going. Y'all take the other hallway, bye!
Okay. Wait, Ed's gonna go after his partner.
Well, Vincent will follow because he gotta stay near Ed,
But-
just in case.
I thought we decided it!
Well, like...
We had a plan!
The plan has all gone to shit.
You know what happens?
Stick with the plan! We got this!
You know what happens to plans? They never pan out.
Yeah. Dread is stuck with Luda now.
No!
Yes!
No, Dread's already down the hallway.
I mean, Luda's wondering where to go. Luda's like, do we follow them? I mean, we had a plan?
Yeah, Ace is confused. Did Dread go down the hallway, or
yes, because Noah went, and also Child got caught up in the panic.
And then Ed apparently just went like AWOL.
Yeah.
I guess if Ed will stay behind then.
Like, it's super understandable that he'd chase, but
no. Go ahead. I think if everyone's going, Luda might as well.
Yeah, I think we're just like, well, the plan's already fucked.
Yeah.
Alright, we're all going to the left.
I guess so.
Ace and Luda are lagging behind a bit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Luda could always use her clairvoyance to in case of someone to get a good grasp of as to where everyone is.
Oof. That's gonna be disorienting to do clairvoyance while you run. Sorry, T.
Yeah, no. She could probably clairvoyance someone, and then she and Ace could go in the opposite direction while Luda's keeping an eye on someone.
That's a thought.
I do want to keep the teams even if we are splitting the party.
I mean, I think we're past that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of shame, but alright.
It's in character, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of how Luda would tell her plan to Ace.
Gina
has a suggestion for you, Luda.
What's the suggestion?
Take my boy's eyes.
Take Dread.
Take his eyes.
If Dread's lagging behind, it's probably gonna be the
His weird pink eyes.
I think Dread followed right behind Ed, so he'd be pretty close to the front.
I can say, though, he probably would be lagging at the back of that whole gaggle because he's got
short legs. He's got short little legs. But he's got a lot of determination.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ace, wait. She clairvoyance Dreads, so that's a 5d4s, 4d6s, blah. Words.
Big valid.
And this takes off an act, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming it takes an act.
Yeah.
Because it's taking off an act, I'm gonna say that it worked. Because he's running, he didn't totally notice it, just like a spine tingling sensation for a moment, but he thinks it's just because this whole situation's creepy.
Okay, I have an eye on them. We can go. We can go the other direction.
Okay. And it's like, okay, just so long as we're aware. It's like Ace is like, okay,
What's up,
I trust you.
What does Dread's vision look like to Luda?
very red. But the weird thing is, like, everything is red, but the color green pops out a lot. Fun fact, in high school, I used to wear, like, red sunglasses for a whole summer, and for some reason, I did that.
Huh.
Hey, it's part of the aesthetic.
Weird.
Yeah.
Does
As
anybody like shades like all the time?
Does anybody look weird?
Oh, that's true.
Yes,
Yeah, there's
that
color. Oh,
sorry.
yeah, sorry. The color overlay of like how he interprets their goodness in his superhero villain sense. So through his goggles, they look kind of varying degrees of red or blue or purple. But she doesn't know him well enough to know what those differentiations are. Just that there's some sort of color grading going on through his clairvoyant vision.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As for what he's seeing, well, he's out there with the others. They all ran after little Mistopheles. Well, as you're running around, you're running, and this looks like a factory of, like, you know, there's conveyor belts, stuff like that, where people would work, and, like, there's some strange machinery in the middle of the room. You do see Avery up ahead. What you also notice, though, there are other people in the room. None of them are conscious.
Mm.
Oh no.
That ain't good.
That's bad.
Are they like conked out on the floor, or?
A few of them are. Some of them aren't fully unconscious, but they're like twitching.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
Oh bad.
Can I roll like an investigation?
Yes.
Can also roll for
Okay,
intelligence.
that would be intelligence?
Yep, intelligence.
There we go.
Okay.
Luda will be relaying basically everything Dread's seeing to Ace.
Cool beans.
She gets that cool low to the ground perspective too.
Hey!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Jesus fucking Christ, Bubble! That's our first 5 sixes!
Holy
Vincent, what do you see?
Everything!
Alright. Sounds good.
Luda
Okay,
should
so
have hitched a ride on Vincent.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so Puzzle, just to catch you up, we just got onto a factory floor, and there's a bunch of people knocked out.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, cool.
So,
Thanks.
what you see I believe Noah was also looking.
Yep.
So, I'll do Noah first. Noah, you see that they look like they're factory workers, like they're all wearing a shared uniform. Vincent. You see the ones that are twitching. You see the ones that are, like, half awake. Their eyes are glazed over. You look at these people. It looks like they've all been hit with some kind of mass... Not confusion, no. But... something has scrambled them. Something.
Mm-hmm.
My guess would be Silarium.
What's interesting is that you know that it's not.
It's not?
Mm-hmm.
How can I tell?
No. Because Silarium, typically, you know a little bit about it, probably, because you get briefed on it here and there at
Vincent
Psychonauts.
is a smarty. He does research.
People are normally awake when they're under Silarium delusion. They are conscious. They're just trapped in a hallucination.
Mm-hmm.
This is different. This is unconsciousness, but their mind is still active and racing enough to be causing the twitching, to be causing them to be aware but not awake.
This is probably creeping Vincent all kinds of ways out due to his, personal history with weird trances, during dream eating and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, Grizz, what is the question?
Well, I was gonna say, Noah still has that file on Borealis and that information that she is a specialist in hypnosis.
Yep.
And Noah did get a success, so could Noah use that information?
would Noah connect the dots? That's up to Ollie.
I think yeah, mostly because he spent most of the previous night rereading the files over and over.
That's right.
So he kind of stumbled back a little bit, and what would he even say? I think he'd be like, guys, Boreal is specialized in hypnosis.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Swift skids to a halt and is like, wait.
Wait,
You think Borealis knocked out all these people?
How do you...
I don't think she did it willingly.
Oh my god. Is she under Solarium influence?
What were you gonna ask, Chris?
Well, Swift, at that thought, is pretty much going to double back and keep running after where Avery went, because now he's really worried the kid is about to get hurt.
Oh, Vincent joins him.
Yeah. As you continue deeper,
okay.
I'm assuming everyone's going to be chasing, yeah? Unless anyone wants to stay behind for whatever reason?
Nah, I think Ed's also going to follow them. I will note that hypnosis, at least my understanding of it, I'm not sure how much Ed would know about it, doesn't, like, make people, like, twitch on the ground. Like, definitely, like, put them in the sleep and put them in a, like, trance-like state, but definitely not, like, something twitching. So,
well, I think...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that, like, it's that plus something else, like, this is something beyond.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not Silarium, or however it's pronounced, then...
Silarium, you got it right.
We cut, as you guys continue chasing after Avery, we cut to Luda and Ace. You two went in the other door, yeah?
Yeah. And Ace is keeping an eye out while Luda is doing clairvoyance.
You were led into a room that was just a stairway, so you guys have been going up these stairs for a bit. It likely leads up to the second floor of the building, whereas the other door leads to the first floor. You guys make it to the door leading into the second floor. And I'm assuming you open it, because why wouldn't you? Probably carefully, at least.
I'm guessing at this point Luda would quit the clairvoyance, because, you know, gotta be away and everything.
Fair enough.
And got enough information, I guess, from the rest.
Yeah. So keeping it up constantly would probably not be the best idea if we're wandering off on our own.
Yeah.
So, you open the door, and you see it leads to a hallway with other doors that you see into one of them that's opened. They lead into personal offices.
Okay. Not sure what to do about that.
Can I, like, what's the equivalent of perception?
You mean, like, investigate?
Yeah, investigate.
That would be intel.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, so I think we can both do that. It's like, what's happening here?
I think we've only rolled intelligence for most of this game.
Yeah, it's a very common roll.
Yeah.
It is a very good thing I gave Swift more intelligence points.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, Luda.
Hey.
Luda, you are looking around. Do you guys continue into, like, this hallway, maybe open some of the other office doors?
Yeah.
If it doesn't seem like there's anyone else around, or like, then yeah.
That's the first thing Luda notices. It is barren, empty. There is no one on the second floor. You can just tell.
Yeesh.
You're investigating and looking for anything that might stand out. When you open one office door and inside, you see... And I'm gonna give a warning here for violence.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You see slumped in one of the this office chair, like in this personal office, a body. A hole in his head, blood splattered on the wall behind him.
Oh no.
Oh, I
don't like that.
What's interesting, the most interesting, is his Psychonauts uniform.
Oh no, don't like that.
Gasp.
Is there any identification?
You check the body. There is identification. The agent's name was Harlan. Harlan McMiller. He looked to just be a normal field agent.
Don't like that. And we didn't look over the files, so, like, would we know anything about this agent?
Not really. He's just a nameless agent.
No, his name's Harlan McMiller.
Yeah, he has a name. Oh, sorry,
name's Harlan
McMillan. I
McMiller
should
and-
clarify. It's McMillan, not McMiller. Sorry.
McMillan.
I thought it was going to be Harlan McQuinn for a second.
They're going crazy in the chat. So,
Uh-oh.
yeah, no, he's an agent you guys don't really know. But he's got shaggy blonde hair. His eyes are wide open. It's not a pleasant...
Yeesh. I think... oh man. I don't know. Like, Ace is not... Grizz?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Just for clarification, is this on the side of his head or the middle of his forehead?
Middle of his forehead.
Got it.
Can you like tell me what the injury is again? Because I
bullet wound. Like there's just a straight up hole in his head.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Lovely.
Maybe look for like signs of like a struggle or whoever like sign of whoever did this and maybe like where they might have gone, anything else that we might glean from the crime scene.
There is one last thing that you notice, and it's very obvious, but it took you a moment to see it because of how like upsetting everything else was.
Doing all right there, Ollie?
Yeah, just connection issues.
All right.
Anywho, so the one thing that you do notice after seeing the most upsetting sight, which was the dead body, on the wall in blood, to the side of the big splatter is drawn a frowny face.
Oh no.
Don't like that.
That fucker again.
No.
Since Ace didn't see the other, the guy at the computer thing, because Ace was in the other group.
Yeah.
Oh no, and the only two people who did aren't on this mission!
No, I think...
no!
Wait, I think Vincent did run there for a bit to see what was happening.
Oh!
And he did
Oh,
see what Simone did and how shaken she was and stuff. So he did see
Yeah,
that
I'm
guy
pretty
too.
sure you guys would know via hearing about the guy with the smiley mask.
Yeah.
That guy is in Psychonauts custody, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took him
okay. Oh, fuck. Don't like this. And because Ace has heard about this, like, might talk about that with Luda, since Luda wasn't on that mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you either that or you let her know now, like, oh shit, this might be related to that guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is Ace kind of filling Luda in on a bit more of that mission, because Luda wasn't there.
Yeah.
That is about all you can glean from this place. It's so empty. But you hear footsteps coming up the stairway.
Ace would like to try to go invisible. Ace does not want to be seen by whoever this person is. And
Luda would also attempt to turn invisible.
Extent.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Godspeed.
Max that to 7. Oh fuck.
Wow, you did so good you got Beyonce.
Sorry.
Ace has broached the limits of his power. Their power.
There we go.
You both,
Correct.
yeah, you both go invisible.
Thank God.
Yeehaw. You both do. As you hear the footsteps, they're getting closer and closer, looking in this room. The footsteps stop for a moment, and it seems as if the person has clearly noticed that someone's been looking through the place. Then they continue, and peeking into the office, you see Agent Borealis, and she sees the body and just...
Does she seem like in control of herself? Does she seem, because Luda saw the thing where like, hypnosis stuff might have been happening. Does she seem like she's like affected by the Silurium or that
She
sort of thing?
seems like she's walking like dizzy, like she's tripping a bit, but she doesn't seem out of it. At most, you might be able to assume that she got out of whatever trance she was in, like, recently. She's got a hand over her mouth as she sees the body, and she, like, moves to enter slowly, and it's just like... Oh, Jesus fucking...
I think like Ace knows, they've interacted with Borealis enough that they know, like, thinking that she isn't like delusional or anything, and like they know that she's trustworthy. Like, she's a bit of a bitch, but she's trustworthy.
She's a trustworthy bitch.
Hey.
Indeed. But I think they might drop their invisibility. It's like, Borealis? Are you okay?
What are you doing here? This place is dangerous. God, your head must be pounded.
No, we were sent here to try to find you.
How long has it been?
Luda probably like also turns visible again.
You're Ludmilla?
Ludmilla.
How long has it been? How long have I been gone?
I don't remember. Out of character, I do not remember.
You know, at the very least, it was long enough for her to be declared missing in action.
Yeah. It's like, so I'm gonna say, like, you've been declared missing in action. It's been a while. Agent Bobbert has been pulling strings to try and keep this case open. Because I think people might have assumed you were dead.
Not yet. I'm not giving up yet. Did you... Maybe not you, but Dredd. You weren't there, were you? The mission with the artificial mindscape?
The computer? Yes, I was there.
What did you find?
I know something's fishy. Something's wrong. I know Dread's been acting especially squirrely. Something about a groundbreaker protocol.
So you did find it. Good, I
don't know what it is.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of people do. Where are the others? You couldn't have come here on...
ground floor.
Yeah, they're... Oh, fuck. You're... I don't think Ace would... Because only Noah knows about... That... knows about Avery. And knows that Avery is... her kid. There was a kid who was insistent on coming with us. Everyone else ran after him.
Avery. Shit. And she just takes off.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
If Borealis is going, it's like Ace is gonna try and stick with Borealis. It's like
you're gonna stick with
you're who we came here for. Stick with you. Make sure nothing else happens to you, because stuff's really fucky right now.
Yep. So
Luda has
she's on her
still
way
out of the
leading
loop.
you guys back. And we go back to the others. You see that Avery had run into what looked to be a control room at the far end of this big factory room floor. And then when you open the door, you see Avery, who you know as Mistopheles. You see Avery being held in the air by the back of his coat.
Oh no.
And he is being held by this man.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Fuck!
Okay, can I make a roll?
Can I?
What roll?
I think I'm gonna use his electrokinesis zapping ability and get this dude.
Get this dude.
It's gonna cost 3 exertion, but it's guaranteed 2 damage. Should I also do that with like a mind roll or anything, or just that straight up?
You do the ability, and then it adds 2 damage to an attack roll.
Okay, so extent.
That would be extent, yeah.
Okay.
Can Noah shoot out water? Maybe combine the both so it just covers the dude in electrified water.
Can I
do? You know what? I'll let you add an extent roll for your water blast. And what does Vincent want to do?
Honestly, first instinct would be try to get him to sleep, but he's wearing a red mask, so I can't tell where his eyes are. So instead, I will try to shoot him. Side blast.
We'll let the others go first. And what about Ace?
I just want to point out, remember he's holding Avery.
Yeah, maybe Zeppin is not.
Be careful with the thing, cause I'm worried that electrokinesis and water, you might end up hitting Avery.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because he's actually holding him up. I was picturing it like a TK hold, but
yeah,
holding him by his collar. So Avery's right there.
Maybe we can try and break the hold.
Can Swift try to get Avery out of his grasp so then they can zap him?
I can also use illusion if that's better to kind of try to scare the shit out of the dude.
You think you can scare this guy? Go ahead.
Man, with the way you said that, I don't know.
I wonder
So
if
you're
they
just
could
gonna shock the guy without the added water?
I think so.
Okay, that'll be the first action. Roll the extend.
Oh, I did. I got a d6 on it. I rolled 7 of them, and only one became a 6.
So roll another d6 for your damage.
Okay. Let's see. 2!
So that's 4 damage. That's actually solid.
Alright.
Hey!
The guy does flinch, but you hear Avery yelp as he clenches his fist tighter from the sensation instead of letting go. Like his muscles.
Oh, bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an anime move, as someone would say. I'm gonna teleport behind this guy.
Teleport behind you. Is that an extent roll?
Yep.
Teleports behind you.
I'm gonna give I'm gonna spend a couple exertion to give Ed a boost.
Alright, so
booster shot? That's like a
that's
plus 1 d6, I think.
Alright.
Or is it just plus 1?
Okay.
It adds an extra die to the roll, so it makes it more likely that a success will happen, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Triple threat.
Ooh, good job.
Nice.
You teleport behind him so fast that he doesn't notice, and you just reach out and grab Avery's collar and pull him back yourself. Like, you're just so fast, you're like, this is my kid now!
Goodbye! Mine! Alright, good job, partner!
Nice.
Now it's time for this guy to get an action in, because you guys can't have all the fun.
Oh.
He whips out a gun and places it directly against your chest.
Ed's chest?
Whoever, who teleported behind him, that's Ed. So.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Ed has had the guns has had guns pointed at him. He ain't afraid.
But it's like against him.
Then Swift. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna ask if Swift could try to lasso the guy's wrist to get the gun out of his hand.
Try it.
What would I roll for that?
I think that's extent.
That's extent.
Okay. Motherfucker.
You try to lasso. And he does get hit by it. Like, you do throw the lasso out and, like, wrap it around him. He still pulls the trigger.
Oh, rip.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no!
Ed, take 2d6 of damage.
I could handle that.
Oof.
This is mental health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do I roll it or should you?
I'll roll it.
Oh,
Okay.
Rip.
You took 5 damage.
Oh, boy.
You are now bleeding.
Oh no.
Which means that every now and then I'm gonna have you roll another thing of damage because you got shot.
Yeah.
In the chest, mind you.
Yep.
I think Ed definitely hard flinches, but holds on tighter to Avery, similar to
Oh, Ed, you brave boy.
Oh.
Ed's been shot before.
It is at this point that the cavalry arrives. You see
thank God.
Ace, Luda, and of course leading them in her hurry, Agent Borealis. And she's just like, hey, oh God, Avery. Okay.
Can I eat the smooch of the dude to try to distract him?
Hell yeah!
Do it. Do
it.
Okay. Can I use the illusion to boost that?
Sure.
Just have it be a really fucking illusion of a good smooch. Great. Okay, I'm gonna spend a couple extents so I can use life on Mars and add even more to the illusion.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
I'm just imagining
so
this
much.
dude is getting pulled into like the best French kiss of his life. It's just like
absolutely
passionate and beautiful, and it's like blows his mind open.
Okay, so
A nice kiss through the mask.
So for the illusion, what do I roll?
I'm pretty sure that would be an extent roll.
Alright, okay. So 7d6, okay.
Come on, baby, I want this to work so bad.
Oh
yeah!
Hell yeah!
I don't think we really established a turn order, to be honest.
We haven't. That's why I felt like we did.
Yeah.
Because turn economy is a thing, and I care very deeply about it.
So how does that shake out?
So he looks at Borealis and only to get hit with a massive smooch, so massive, so raw in power that it makes him stumble back, and the second he does, Borealis just yells, "Avery! Do it!" And you see this man from behind. You see him get impaled on ice as Avery just panics.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Avery doing a murk.
I'm gonna say that noise within canon for Swift. He is just like, oh shit.
Oh. Avery's looking and is shaking and is just like, I did. No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. He's a bad man. This one's okay. This one's fine. He was a bad man. I needed you to do that, okay? Look, it's okay. Come here. Let him go.
Alright, Ed lets him go. So not very gently, but because like he's not shot.
Yeah, he runs up to Borealis and hugs her leg, and she leans down and scoops him and is like, oh baby boy. Oh my god, you did so good. But you are in so much trouble for insisting on coming on this mission. You could have gotten hurt. Oh my god. You let him come on this fucking mission.
He wouldn't listen otherwise. I gotta get my partner. Hold on. And Swift is gonna run over and basically steady Ed and try to do something about the bleeding.
While you're doing that, Noah, you go over to the dude.
offers his scarf.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, Luda offers the scarf. That's a good thing. But first, we go for Ollie. So Noah wanted to interrogate the dude. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
The dude is still alive. He's been impaled, but you can see it's not thick enough that it would like stab through his heart. It was a very thin, just of ice.
Like a bullet.
Kind of,
Do
yeah.
I need to roll anything or
roll? That would be speak.
Cool. Can I spend a couple exertion to kind of boost that a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend a couple so I can do 96.
Go ahead.
Ooh, nice.
That's a lot of d6.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
What do you say to him?
Quadruple.
I didn't think it through that far. Can we just roll it? If you don't tell me what you know about this place, I will make your worst nightmares come true. I have that power.
Nice.
So you better tell me what the hell is going on here.
He reaches up and pulls the mask off. And as it comes off, one half of his face comes with it. He just rips it off.
Seen that before, buddy. That won't work.
Not again.
He is frowning a horrified frown. He looks terrified, and he, like the other one, no eyes. But he looks at you by turning his head. And he says, Silurium turned to weapon. You're going to fall for what you're doing. You Psychonauts. You won't get away with this. That's all he says before he passes out.
Jeez.
Great, we got another one.
Oh.
Please.
Also,
That was my exact.
Thanks for lightening the mood, M.
No problem, my dude.
Puzzle raised a hand a while back.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vincent carries a dream fluff with him, if I remember right. Can I give that to Ed?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Same here with Dread, too. I was gonna offer the same thing.
Do I gotta, you should do one later then, because it's gonna be a repeated roll, I think.
Well, you go first, because you've already got it.
Okay. You gotta roll D4, I think? Was that it?
Yes, it gives you back health. Yeah, so Ed can take the dream fluff and then roll a die.
1d4. Okay, 2.
So he gets 2 HP back, which is small, but still something.
And
does it heal the bleeding? That's crucial.
And
Yeah.
if it gets really bad, I can try doing the dream eating thing.
What's crucial, Ed can survive the gunshot, and probably not the bleeding.
Yeah, is he still bleeding?
He is, but not as much.
Okay.
If you can get him on that plane, you can probably treat him.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna say Dread's already calling up Gruff.
Yeah.
Because we've got Borealis, we've got another creepy mask dude, and Ed got shot. I think we're calling it in.
And also a body to take care of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Would tell
Gruff,
everyone of the casualty.
Yeah.
Gruff tells you the plane's waiting, like, hurry out, come on.
Yeah.
I think Ace and Luda maybe might go back to where they were and try and get what was
And
his
also
name?
don't forget the workers that are paralyzed.
Yeah, what do we... does Borealis, know what happened to the workers?
Well, you can ask her that later, but you might want to focus on getting to the plane.
Yeah.
Because Ed's already bleeding.
Yeah, Swift is picking up Ed and running for it.
We get the fuck over to the plane.
And Steam health, don't worry, guys.
If we're worried about Ed, we might forego taking the detour to go get the guy that got shot. But unless Borealis...
I mean, it's a large group, not everyone has to be present to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we could go get Harlan's corpse.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys do split up, you go up, grab Harlan, the passed out mask guy is now also being dragged along. You guys have 3 bodies in tow, essentially. A dead one, an unconscious one, and a bleeding one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Sounds like the setup to a riddle.
That's a really dark joke.
3 guys walk into a bar.
One's bleeding, one's dead.
So you guys do make it on the plane. Yes, you do. And Gruff has already pulled out the emergency medical supplies and is like, set them down, I'll do I am a medical assistant. I can do this. Hold on. And
I thought you were a
of course
doctor.
starts addressing the wound. I am both. Sometimes I'm the head doctor, sometimes I'm a medical assistant. I'm more often a medical assistant.
Alright, save the speech for later. We gotta fix him now.
Yeah, I'm fixing them. I know what I'm doing.
How much bleed damage
I
has
get a little
Ed
nippy
taken?
when I'm panicked.
Well, I do too. This is my partner. And Swift
How
is
much
gonna
bleed damage
squeeze.
has it taken? Because I feel like this is important. Because I feel like that gunshot wound didn't do as much damage as it could have done.
Oh no! By the time you get to the plane, I'm not gonna have you roll for damage, but you
Okay.
were probably at like 2 HP.
Okay.
Like you were.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So
Swift
you're
is just gonna
probably
be
passing
squeezing
out.
Ed's hand the whole time.
Yeah, Ed is probably passing out at this point, but like Gruff is, tending it. He'll be fine so long as he's like kept still, tended to, and they just fly him back to HQ.
Mm-hmm.
So, meanwhile, the plane does take off. Gruff gets to flying. You guys are all on there. There is also like restraining material here because these planes are often taken on missions where they'll have to apprehend someone. So you've got the mask guy handcuffed as well in the back corner, and then of course Harlan in the back.
Big F.
Yeah.
Borealis is sitting and she is just holding Avery.
Oh.
Oh.
Gus wants to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if Gruff treated the masked guy. I mean, it seems obvious, but I just wanted to double check.
Not with as much care as with Ed.
Okay, good. Fuck that guy.
Aye.
So, Borealis looks at you all and is like, so I was missing in action, huh?
Yep.
That's about the gist of it. Enough that they were gonna declare you dead.
They'd like that, wouldn't they?
So, that protocol.
This mission was a bust from the beginning.
It wasn't
They
a
sent me here
bust.
alone thinking it would kill me. When it didn't kill me, they sent another agent to kill me.
What?
What?
Was that Harlan?
They know what I'm getting into. They don't want to look bad by outright killing one of their agents for knowing too much. They tried to set it up so I'd die on a mission.
My god.
Knowing too much, meaning?
Groundbreaker. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know what it's for. And I wanted someone else to know, but I couldn't tell you conventionally. We're all alone in this plane, and I'm sure that Gruff knows. So. It's a military-commissioned protocol. It's a weapon of war. It's a psycho-weapon. Like a bioweapon, except mental warfare. Inflicted on any enemy the military might have. Not even the Psychonauts. When it's done, it's getting pawned off to the military, and they're going to be able to use that weapon of destruction against anyone.
I'm gonna say Swift has Ed's head in his lap, and during this time he speaks up and he's like, don't understand. I thought the Psychonauts were supposed to help people. I thought we were supposed to help psychics. What does this have to do
The
with that?
Psychonauts have their hands in a lot of pies, and they've done some shady shit. I'm not surprised.
Did any of you overhear what the masked person said?
I think Vincent heard.
I think you guys did, yeah. If anyone was in the room, they heard.
Yeah.
Do you think they're one and the same?
Yep.
What? Is there another masked person?
The last mission that we went on, someone else showed up, had a different mask. Same style, though.
His face also ripped off, so that was an experience.
Jeez.
Jenna, what is up?
Dredd is gonna speak up because he's kind of been quiet and weighing the pros and talking about this part, but it's not just the last mission. Do you remember Royale?
Yeah.
She's the one who told me about Groundbreaker. So this is all levels of wrong. This is too many different moving parts of evil.
Or something.
A clockwork of maliciousness.
Gears
of evil.
Well, I never thought it would come to this, but it sounds like we really can't trust the Psychonauts much with stuff.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no shit.
And since we got Borealis back,
They're not gonna like us.
They're probably not gonna trust us either.
Yep.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah?
What?
Can we say we didn't find her?
I was gonna suggest
that too.
Are you serious?
I was planning on coming back on my own anyway. I had just managed to break out of the trance. I was going to come back. You guys, you enter. I'll have Gruff park somewhere else and I'll sneak back in a couple days.
You sure?
You'll say that you couldn't find me, and then when I come back I'll say that I was already on my way back. Of course you didn't find me.
Sounds fair enough.
Okay.
We can do that if you want, but I mean, if you want to go off the radar for a little bit, there is that option.
No. I'm working from inside.
Alright.
And I'm one of the highest agents that can manage that right now. I'm not letting that go. Plus, I need somewhere safe to keep Avery, and as shady as they are, they have not yet stooped as low as to harm a child.
Agent Borealis, if you need someone to, I'll keep Avery in my space. I'll keep him safe, and I'll make sure nothing happens to him.
I would appreciate that. In truth, Royale and I have been working together. She knows about Groundbreaker. She's been amassing something of a rebellion.
I knew she was okay. I knew it! You all gave me so much shit and condescended to me all over the place about
Now hold on, Noah. She was keeping a lot of people prisoner. How are we supposed to figure that with a good person?
I doubted you.
Oh. Go back to sleep, Ed.
It's not my bedtime.
I know it's not.
I want the kids' cuisine.
You'll get your kids' cuisine when we get home.
What is it, Ace?
I'm just gonna so like with Borealis's revelations and whatnot, Ace is gonna say, I already didn't trust the Psychonauts. I definitely don't trust them, and I definitely don't trust them now. If you need any muscle for your investigation, I'm available. I will not let this stand.
I was going to say the same exact thing, Ace. You read my mind.
Me too.
Hopefully not literally.
Yep.
Still very curious as to why Del needed all of our references.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
You'll find out.
That hasn't come up yet.
Okay.
No worries.
Oh boy.
So, Borealis does look at you all and it's just like, thank you. I had a feeling I could trust you. You're lower rung agents and scientists and, well, as rude as that is to say, but you guys are kept out of the loop so often because they trust that if you did know, you wouldn't be happy about it.
That's a good point.
Makes sense.
It's a real bad place, huh?
Mm-hmm. Bad place, but there's not exactly bad people. There's good ones like you who don't know anything. It's the higher-ups that are really causing the problems. They're the ones who sign the paper.
Yeah.
I trust some of the people at the Psychonauts. I will never trust the organization as a whole.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
Y'all are dumb as shit, so we're cool.
I didn't want to ruin the mood, but that's basically what Borealis is saying.
Also, people like you who don't know fucking anything.
I don't know if Fred's gonna say this to her face, but he is kinda pissed that she is putting them in get shot to keep it quiet levels of danger.
Yeah.
Fucking thank you.
Yeah. Like, Swift is looking out for Avery, but he's also gonna be a little peeved that Ed got shot because of this.
Yeah.
Ed's absorbing. Ed is doing a telltale. We'll remember this.
I mean,
Red isn't good for you, Ed.
Borealis is admittedly just like, you don't have to do anything about the knowledge. I'm not expecting you to put your life on the line again. You can pretend you know nothing and they won't be any the wiser. You can give this all up. But I thought some of you might be invested in wanting things to get better. And no one would blame you if you weren't. It's your own life. But I
don't think Ed's gonna take a vacation.
Ed. You tried to recruit us. You put us in danger already. Like, I get why you did it, but that doesn't change the fact that you already put us in danger. And we're already too deep in it.
Yeah, the mere fact that we know we're already screwed. We're in it. We're like, it's not up to us anymore. So, like, yeah, thanks for making us be the heroes here.
I was the one who asked.
Well,
So what? Were we just supposed to say no? Is that what you wanted us to do?
No, not that.
It would have been nice if Borealis had been more open with us.
But again, she didn't trust us.
But I understand why she wasn't.
Yeah.
It's all difficult. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was
There's
the one
another
who
protocol
asked.
I was looking into. I found out about Groundbreaker through when I was a higher up. They thought I would be one of the ones who'd be okay with it. I found out about a couple of different protocols. This one was the one that concerned me the most because it was commissioned by the military, and, well, that led to me looking more into it, and then I got into too much trouble, so they demoted me, thinking I didn't know a whole lot, but now they know I'm looking into it, so they've got an eye on me. I found out about a few others. Have any of you heard of containment?
No.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
No.
Ed, go back to sleep.
Give me a roll for intelligence.
Dream, sweet dreams, little surfer boy.
I'm gonna say up front, none of you would know what containment is.
Okay.
It's just as it's like literally barely below as high up as Groundbreaker.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, we know about Groundbreaker, so.
Ace has a question.
Go back to sleep.
Ace has a question.
What is up, Ace?
I was just like with Boreal saying that I don't know, but if the Psychonauts are up to even more shady business, I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
Me too.
They have a special classification for some agents. They call them wild cards because they're unpredictable, but they're powerful enough that they want them in their pocket. But because wild cards are so, well, it's in the name, they come up with containment procedures for if they become disobedient. How they will keep the agent imprisoned in a way where their power could still be called upon if they need them, but it's essentially a psychic prison for the person involved.
Fun. I love it.
Oh, I absolutely hate this.
No, I do too. I was being highly sarcastic.
I know.
I'll be honest, I'm feeling like a real idiot about now.
Honestly, like, I'm at, like, Ed, this is out of character, but, like, bro, we got the wild cards!
Bro!
The name of
We
the
got
server!
the fucking name! And it only took 5 sessions.
And, like, out of character, I'm just like, I really should think of a containment procedure for Ace, shouldn't I?
I wonder if Noah would be a wild card, considering Sasha definitely knows they're an alien.
Well, the thing is, Sasha's not one of the people who determines who wild cards are, I don't think.
No.
So, plus, the alien thing is a different thing from psychic powers, so...
Yeah,
I just didn't know if it would be like a precaution or something, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Noah is too sweet for this.
Oh, just baby. Not baby anymore, but...
Meanwhile, Boat's just straight up Bigfoot.
I always imagined Ace as having that classification because the Psychonauts already know that they don't trust the organization. They just inherently don't. They already know that.
If we meet the wildcard boys, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I think we got
Jenna, that's sorry.
Sorry. So Borealis is petting Avery's head. You realize Avery's sleeping in her arms.
Aww. Is he still shivering?
A little bit, but not as much. He always shivers. I'm sorry. I genuinely am. I didn't want you to get this deep in before you could know more, but if I risked telling you more faster or sooner, then... Gun at my head. Gun at everyone's heads. Military secrets. They're not willing to make themselves look bad by doing things like containment or offing agents they don't like anymore in broad daylight. So... I'm safe as long as I'm there. They won't do anything within their own walls. But all of this is a lot. Royale, though, I've been pretending to be against her. I have been learning more about her contacts, however. Those contacts are part of that rebellion.
Borealis? Oh, sorry.
Do the masked people have anything to do with... Sorry.
No, go on.
I think so. I think they're some of her agents.
Borealis, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
I know you'd be safe at HQ, but is Royale safe?
As long as there's a Psychonaut continuing her case, trying to get information out of her.
But that would
They're
be
probably
you.
going to reassign me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can create a convincing argument to give someone else the job, then she'll be safe. Our main goal now is to, through missions, find and amass the further contacts she has for whatever it is she's planning. She's got a strong head on her shoulders. I think she might have something in mind. The other thing she wanted to do was to find a way to figure out who is classified as a wild card. We can find out who the wild cards are. Well, they're called that for a reason. maybe the Psychonauts are right to fear that they'd turn on them.
I know I would.
We gave them the information about containment. How quick do you think most of them would turn?
Say a fairly high percentage.
Probably snap of the fingers. I can't snap my fingers, so someone else might have to do that.
I
can't either. Oh shit! Nice.
Thank you! Yeah!
Hey.
Jesus, it sounds like the clapping at a poetry reading.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah. This is good funk, man. Why can't I do it?
My hands are too soft.
Same.
Yeah,
We're getting sidetracked.
Yeah. Sorry, this is anti-asthma.
It's super late for Puzzle. We gotta wrap this up fast.
Yes,
Yeah, let's wrap.
Yes.
So, Gruff does park at a town about a couple days' walks from HQ. And just opens the door and is like, well, if you're leaving, then now here's your stop, Borealis. And Borealis does wake up Avery for a moment with a little kiss on the forehead, like, I'm gonna be back in a couple days, okay? You're gonna stay with the nice cowboy. you can show him all those musicals you like.
Aww.
I wanna watch Cats. I know you wanna watch Cats. It's all you want to watch. I know. She
Swift starts sweating as he realizes what he's gonna be going through the next few days.
Oh my god. Borealis is a good mom.
Mm-hmm.
She sets him back down in the chair, and he dozes off again as she goes to the door and is like, I am sorry, but for what it's worth, I appreciate that you're willing to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. And
Just
thanks for keeping him safe.
Just make sure you come back to him, okay?
That is the plan. She gives a little salute as she leaves, and the door shuts behind her. She gets clear out of sight into the town, as Gruff is just like, good thing I'm a freelancer. That was never a Psychonaut to begin with. And then they take off. And with that, you head back to HQ with new knowledge resting on your shoulders about just how shady the higher-ups of the Psychonauts are.
Yay!
Ed is probably taken to Victor.
Luda will apologize to Noah about the clairvoyance thing.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh, it's okay. You said you like tea. Maybe we should have tea later. I could tell you a couple of things.
Aww.
If Ace, I can be there too.
That would be awesome. Ace, please don't leave me right now.
Ace is gonna just like nuzzle Noah for just a nuzzle. Just like quick nuzzle.
And Vincent would like to join the tea party too.
You guys just have a tea party. It's very sweet. You get to have that when you get back.
Yeah.
Swift, in the meantime, is going to make sure that Ed, gets to the hospital area so he can get rest and proper treatment.
Oh, yeah, no, he's rushed to the med area.
Oh, yeah.
The second you
and
get
then
back,
Swift is going to kind of kneel down to Avery and say, like, all right, buddy, so I'm keeping an eye on you, so if there's anything I can do to help you out or make you feel a little more comfortable, you just let me know, okay?
Cats!
All right, yeah, we'll go watch some cats, okay?
Theo's just like, did you adopt a kid when I wasn't looking?
No! Hon, it's not what you think!
And with that, we end it there.
All right.
Scene.
Hell yeah.
Woo!